Last night my sister asked me why. Why'd she take the photo? Like, I know. But I wonder about it for a minute, like, when I got the photo. Probably it was a boy, Russell. Or, probably he made her feel that if she didn't lose interest, because some other girl would. Probably he told her he'd be her boyfriend if she did. Probably he threatened to tell everyone they slept together if she didn't. Or, no. Probably he made her feel special. Probably he said it was just a bit fun. Probably he said, "Show me yours, I'll show you mine." Probably he made her feel pretty. Probably he made her feel like the most beautiful girl in the world. Or maybe he didn't. Probably he made her feel ugly. Probably he made her feel like she could never get a guy like him. Probably he made her feel worthless. Probably he rejected her. Probably he said he regretted what they'd done. Probably she thought, if I just flash click birds, then he'll pay attention. Or maybe it wasn't a boy. Maybe she just took it just to see. Maybe she wanted to know what she'd look like if she were a 3-page girl. And maybe it was innocent. Maybe she couldn't wait to get home to delete the photo from her desktop to make sure the same thing that doesn't happen to her. I mean, I know what I'm saying. Never mind. And thank God my ex-boyfriend is a decent, loyal guy. That's all I'm saying. My sister's asking again why. And so somehow this matters. I saw this kind of things. She does not understand that this question is miles away. It's a question from another dimension. And when I ignore her, she asks, why does theatre make someone a slut? But it's too complicated to explain, so I don't. I think why. We're all wondering why when we see Scarlett in the corridor after school. Why didn't she just go home, leave school, leave the country, move to Mozambique? There she is in the corridor like always, as though she's been asleep these past 2 days. And I can feel it. My grandma, who had arthritis, used to say she could feel it when it was going to rain. Feel it in her bones. Well, I can feel it. A storm's coming. And so, when Scarlett glances at me, I say, with my eyes, I say, run, run as fast as you can, get away from here. But she doesn't want to hear me or chooses not to. And I should probably leave. I should probably not be here. But then I'll miss something, and tomorrow when everyone... There's the hoe! It's the girl I've never seen before. She doesn't go to our school, I don't think. And we find out later that she texted Scarlett while she was in the head teacher's office all afternoon. Meet me after school. And like a moron, she comes. Didn't her mother teach her anything? Maybe she thinks she can explain. Maybe she thinks at least the crowded corridor will keep her protected. What with students and teachers. But the teachers have reports to write, and though the doors be open, they got invisible earplugs. They teach them how to do that in teacher training. And the students, well, they're just kids. I hear you got with my man, Russ. That true? And she looks to Russ, but he doesn't say anything. I said, is that true, lad? And I wonder why he doesn't say anything. I wonder why, if it's true, this girl isn't angry at him. Why she's not confronting him. I wonder what school she goes to. I didn't know Russell had a girlfriend. You're retarded, mute or something? I'm gonna ask you one last time and stop looking at my man. Did you get with him? We watch. Frozen. And she says, Scarlett says, sure. She could just say no. She could run away. But Scarlett's not as down as she seems, because at long last she gets it. As she takes in the girls she went to school with a circle around her. These girls she grew up with, she understands that this was all decided in nursery when we sat in a circle holding hands. She understands that it doesn't matter what she says, which is why she... Sure. There's a silence for what feels like forever. And I know a teacher will come and ruin it, not let us see the ending. But no one comes. And then some guy's voice yells, hit the slut already. A slap doesn't sound how you think it will. Not like in the movies. It's louder. And a punch sounds like gardening, like a spade tapping soil. And the kick sounds like windscreen wipers when it's not raining. And I wanted to click to another video, close the tab, but I can't. And it's different than YouTube, because in person you can smell it. And I understand now when people talk about smelling the fear, because it actually does. It smells like salt. It smells like liquid. You can't taste the blood. Like when you breathe, it tastes sour. But suddenly, Scarlett raises her arm, scratches the girl's face. Scarlett's a nail biter, so it doesn't really, but still. And Scarlett's kicking in all directions, and her body's writhing on the ground, and she manages to get herself on top somehow, and she comes away with a chunk of the girl's hair in her hands. Because this girl, us, have all underestimated Scarlett, because Scarlett knows she has nothing to lose. She slaps the girl back, and then she pauses, looks at me. At me, I think. I think at me. As if to say. The girl sees this opportunity to get back on top, and seeing her hair in Scarlett's hands, she goes mental. Like, proper mental. And even Scarlett knows she's no match now, so she just covers her head with her hands. And I worry this girl's gonna kill her. If she keeps on, then Scarlett might. And why doesn't someone do something? Why won't someone do something? Why won't Russell say something to stop this? Why doesn't he pull them apart? Why doesn't he run and get a teacher? Why does he just stand there? The next week, someone asks where Scarlett is. Miss answers that she has transferred to another school, which means there's only 19 St. Helens girls at the school now, which is a bit of an awkward number. It's a prime number. And it's only later that I realised Russell was the only boy there, and the guy who called out, who said, "Hit the slut," was in fact a girl. It was one of us.